let's get some messages from the divine feminine, more specifically the aspect of the dark goddess. So, let's see what she has to say. The first thing I say, never let anyone play in your face to throw you off your game. Really, the most powerful thing you can give to someone is your attention. These motherfuckers that be trying to play in your face and throw you off your game, don't even pay them no mind. You got better shit to do with your time. You got so much better shit to do than to be focused on the motherfuckers in the background that focus on you. They wouldn't be focused on you if you wasn't doing on your shit. Now is the time to really care for yourself. Care for your. 1 second. When I say care for yourself, people view self-care as in just you doing a lot for yourself. And that could be an aspect of it, but more so deals with how you feel about yourself, how you view about yourself, or your view about yourself. What you think about yourself is what matters. What everybody else thinks in the background is irrelevant. So while in the process of you establishing yourself, a previous message yesterday was getting your shit straight. And that was in reference to the external world. The dark goddess messages is to get your shit straight in reference to your internal world. To have your own sense of identity, to be solid in yourself, not to depend on external validation, not to depend on what other people think. Fuck them. Your vibe attracts your tribe. By being honest and standing authentically as you are, you will attract people who are meant to be with you, who are aligned with you, who will support you, who will uplift you. Anyone who falls off because you are being yourself, doing what's best for you, they were never for you in the first place. It was just a convenience. The best case scenario, it was just a convenience. The worst case scenario, they were a snake from the beginning. The dark goddess really wants you to ask yourself, what is it that you want? What are your desires? Do you know who you are? Do you have a sense of identity that have not been given to you, but that you have curated for yourself? These are things to really sit and think about. Journaling is important and can help you throughout this process. There's a challenge where you should try to journal your thoughts, feelings, just write to yourself at least once a month. At least once a month, so you can keep track of your thoughts and see your progressions and help you keep track of your internal patterns. Because if you feel like you cannot be honest with anyone else, you should at the very least be able to be honest with yourself. And sometimes in order to do that, we have to sit with ourselves and talk to yourself, write down letters to yourself, have that inner dialogue. Just be in a place of stillness where you're not any external, Okay, so here's a meditation practice that she is encouraging. So go into a room and turn off all the lights. There should be no electronics in the room. No electronics. And for 10 minutes, a lot of people will struggle just to be in the room by themselves, no electronics, lights off, and just sit and think for 10 minutes. If you can't manage 10, try 5. You can have an alarm set on your phone that's outside the room to let you know when you're done. But just think and see what comes to your mind. See what thought, observe your thoughts, and see see if there are any themes, any patterns. And then once you do this, once the time is up, step outside the room, and before you immediately go to grab electronics, before you do anything, write down the most prevalent thoughts, themes, ideas that came up for you. These are things that are relevant for you in some way, shape, or form. These are things that you need to address. These are things that you need to look deeper into. These are the things that you've been trying to ignore by keeping yourself busy, or just however you've been trying to redirect yourself. So that is her challenge to you. Okay. Now whether you do it or not is completely irrelevant to me. This is something you need to do for yourself. And if you're in a place where over here, oh, I live with someone, I have kids, I do this, that, and third, you can make time. You can over here go in your car for those 10 minutes. You can close yourself off in the bathroom. You can if you make excuses, the only one you hurting by making excuses is you hurting yourself. The excuses only hinder yourself. You make time for what you deem important. So let me ask you, do you deem yourself, your own internal world, important? Thank you for listening.